Hello and welcome to Whitlenge Gardens in Hartlebury, Kidderminster-ish, Worcestershire. Here I am today at this lovely, lovely garden. They're part of the National Garden Scheme, and in a few weeks they're going to open up an additional part of the gardens which is private. But today we're here at the main gardens. It's not owned by the National Trust or English Heritage. It is owned by a private family. Even Alan Titchmarsh has been here at some point, I do remember, and I think it's owned by Keith and Fran Southall. And you'll notice that as we come into the garden, there's a tea room outside and a garden centre, but as you come into the garden, it's serene because it's part shade and part sunshine, and they've got some lovely features along the way. Look at these beautiful white alliums set against a backdrop of variegated leaves. Simply magical. And look at the birds, oh, tweeting and going in and out of the bird box. This fern and this shaded area is a welcome relief to the heat today. Shouldn't complain, but it is rather hot. So it's so delightful to be in this cool area. I hope you're enjoying the foliage. Oh, and there's the cockerel. So there's a windy path that goes all the way down, and it leads you on into this incredible space. I can see why Alan Titchmarsh came. And it will be interesting to see the private gardens as well attached. So I shall either return in June or September when they're opening that up. So amongst the sounds of the cockerel and the birds tweeting, we've got this lovely water sound, little water features along the way. And what they've done here is added little sections like fairyland. I keep saying fairies are around, and it's quite magical. It's like something out of a children's storybook. The way they've designed it and made little corners really pretty that would otherwise be quite dark, I suspect. Now I'm surrounded by pine trees at home, and this is quite a fascinating one. I love the pine cones on this. Nice green fronds. There's a lovely bamboo section here. And it says on here, there are 3,000 types of mushroom in the UK. Only 14 are classed as deadly. I did wonder about that actually. I didn't know how many were deadly. I'm coming down a little terrace area here. Steps down to this nice table. This is a nice sculpted area. And a trickle of water, which I love, just right. There's so many areas of interest, I can't even begin to articulate it. Every which way I turn, there's something to look at, whether it be in deep shade or otherwise. It's a place that the birds must adore. I can hear more water. Pretty sundial. I do love a silver birch. The rustle of a silver birch is absolutely delightful. Second to none. a lovely thing to do with a round section. Fill it with lovely, pretty, bright coloured flowers. And an urn in the middle was a good idea. Can hear a lawnmower. Just a gargoyle of some sort. I just can't imagine the work that goes into maintaining all of this. I think they say creative landscapes are the people who help maintain it. You'd have to have somebody, goodness me. Look at that wisteria, draping magnificently in its violet glory across a lovely pergola structure, and with the backdrop of sound of water cascading and bubbling away in various features. Through this walk of the gods. Oh wow, look at the size of the leaves in the distance. I live again. Size of my hand. Jungle-like beauty. How fabulous. Oh, and there's more water spraying out. Oh, it's so refreshing, especially amongst the bamboo. How wonderful. And look, we're just about to go through another exciting feature. This is the Enchanted Garden. With various ornaments to do with fairies. Toadstools, frogs. If that's your thing. And this is a bit of an unusual structure with teacups and all sorts on. I like this tree, it's got a twisted bark. You can see it wiggles all the way through. And even the leaves twist. It's like a twisted sort of leaf to match the branches. This is rather picturesque, isn't it? A little bike. And then a table setting in like a castle feature. An extra backdrop of beautiful, beautiful flowers. Look at the purple on those. He's rather a menacing chap, isn't he? The colours today are so uplifting. Quite fascinating. The different shades of green and reds within a leaf formation. Against a blue sky. How wonderful is that? And there's the secret garden through there, which is the one I think gets opened up only on special occasions. Oh, there's real fish in here. And this is delightful. Little pathway through the long grass. And some yellow irises in the distance, so I shall head towards those. Hope you're enjoying it so far, folks. Here we go. Buzzy bees. Well, there was a buzzy bee. so much interest here. It's quite fascinating. They've added so many bits over the years. I think this is my third visit. I've come in different seasons. And we've got some purple iris as well to complement the yellow. And this says Creative Landscapes. They're a local firm. Award-winning Hornbeam Gazebo featured by Alan Titchmarsh for Gardeners World in 2002. And here it is in all its glory. Before I go into the quiet area, I'm just going to pan round to this long grassed area and back down to the gardens we've just come through. It says, please take a few minutes to walk the spiral path of our unique labyrinth. This is not a maze, it's a single path, unicursal, that will take you gently and calmly to the middle. There you can take a moment to reflect and then maybe make that special wish. Enjoy your journey. And here are all the sections within this unicursal, overlooking what looks like Stonehenge. It's Whitlenge. This is the wildlife garden, compost section, bug hotels, toad hole, little bug cups. It says, where do hedgehogs live? Nest hedge wall. And some lovely wildflowers. And run gaily through the fields, free as a bird. This is the view, folks, opposite Whitlenge Garden entrance. And I think this is overlooking all of Hartlebury in the Worcestershire area of the United Kingdom on a beautiful, glorious day on the 19th of May. Which happens to be my 34th wedding anniversary, would you believe? It wasn't this hot. Just pan round and there's the entrance.